Hello everyone. Hello everyone. It's Michael McCoy, and this is this is my first lesson, and that I'm doing, and going over Deuteronomy 28 and the curses, and the blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans are the are the real Israelites, and but basically we fit the curses of Deuteronomy 28 because we were brought to the America on slave ships, but find out that Africans or the Hamites, um, basically, we're the Shemites. But the idea is, blacks, Latinos, Native Americans fit the curses of Deuteronomy 28. And and the reason why we're in our state today is because, we didn't follow the commandments of the Heavenly Father. You know, we disobeyed, and that's why we are in our state today. So I'm going to read the scripture. And it shall come to pass, if you shall hearken diligently unto the voice of Yahweh, to guard and to do all his commandments, which I command you this day, that Yahweh Baal Shem Yahushai will set you on high above all nations of the earth, and all these blessings shall come on you and overtake you, if you shall hearken unto the voice of Yahweh. Blessed shall you be in the city, and blessed shall you be in the field. Blessed shall be the fruit of your body, and the fruit of your ground, and the fruit of your cattle, the increase of your kind, and the flocks of your sheep. Blessed shall be your basket and your store. Blessed shall be your basket and your store. Blessed shall you be when you come in, and blessed shall you be when you go out. Yahweh shall cause your enemies that rise up against you to be smitten before your face. They shall come out against you one way, and flee before you 7 ways. Yahweh shall command the blessing upon you in your storehouses, and in all that you set your hand unto. And he shall bless you in the land which Yahweh gives you. Yahweh shall establish you a holy people unto himself, as he has sworn unto you. If ye shall guard the commandments of Yahweh, Baal Shem Yahushai, and walk in his ways, and all the people of the earth shall see that you are called by the name of Yahweh, and they shall be afraid of you. And Yahweh shall make you plenteous in goods, and the fruit of your body, and in the fruit of your cattle, and in the fruit of and in the fruit of your ground, and the land of Yahweh swore unto your fathers to give you. Yahweh shall open unto you his good treasure, the heavens, to give the rain unto your land in the season, and to bless all the work of your hands, and you shall lend unto many nations, and you shall not borrow. And Yahweh shall make you the head, and not the tail, and you shall be above only, and you shall not be beneath, if that you hearken unto the commandments of Yahweh Baal Shem Yahushai, which I command you this day to guard and to do them. And you shall not go aside from any of the words which I command you this day, to the right hand or to the left hand, to go after other gods to serve them. But it shall come to pass, if you will not hearken to the voice of Yahweh, Baal Shem Yahushai, to guard, to do all his commandments and his statutes which I command you this day, that all these curses shall come upon you and overtake you. Cursed shall you be in the city, and cursed shall you be in the field. Cursed shall you be your basket and your store. Cursed shall be the fruit of your body and the fruit of your land, the increase of your kind and the flocks of your sheep. Cursed shall you be when you come in, and cursed shall you be when you go out. Yahweh shall send upon you cursing, vexation, and rebuke, and all that you set your hand unto for to do, until you be destroyed, and until you perish quickly, because of the wickedness of your doings, whereby you have forsaken me. Yahweh shall make the pestilence cleave unto you, until he have consumed you from his off the land. Whether you go to possess it, Yahweh shall smite you with consumption, and with a fever, and with an inflammation, and with an extreme burning, and with the sword, and with blasting, and with mildew, and they shall pursue you until you perish. And your heaven that is over your head shall be brass, and the earth that is under you shall be iron. Yahweh shall make the rain of your land powder, and the dust from heaven shall come down upon you, until you be destroyed. Yahweh shall cause you to be smitten before your enemies. You shall go out one way against them, and flee 7 ways before them, and shall be removed into all the kingdoms of the earth. And your case shall be meat unto the fowls of the air, and your carcass shall be meat unto the fowls of the air, unto the beasts of the earth, and no man shall fray them away. Yahweh will smite you with the botch of mystery, and with the tumors, and with the scab, with the itch whereof you cannot be healed. Yahweh, sorry, sorry for the little interruption. Shall smite you with madness and blindness and astonishment of heart, and you shall grope at noonday, as the blind gropes, in darkness, and you shall not prosper in your ways, and you shall only be oppressed and spoiled evermore, and no man shall save you, and shall betroth a woman, and another man shall lie with her. Wow. You shall build a house, and you shall not dwell therein. You shall plant a vineyard, and shall not gather the grapes thereof. Your ox shall be slain before your eyes, and you shall not eat thereof. Your ass shall be violently taken away from your face, and shall not be restored to you. Your sheep shall be given unto your enemies, and you shall have none to rescue them. Your sons and your daughters shall be given unto another people, and your eyes shall look and fail with longing for them all day long. And there shall be no might in your hand. The fruit of your land, and all your labors shall a nation which you know not eat up, and you shall be only pressed and crushed always, so that you shall be mad for the sight of your eyes, which you shall see. Yahweh shall smite you in the knees and in the legs with a sore botch that cannot be healed, and from the sole of your foot unto the top of your head. Yahweh shall bring you your king, which you shall set over you, into a nation which you nor your fathers have known, and there ye shall serve and other gods, wood and stone, and you shall become an astonishment, a proverb, and byword among all the nations, whither Yahweh shall lead you. You shall carry much seed out into the field, and shall gather little in, for the locust shall consume it. You shall plant vineyards and dress them, but shall neither drink of the wine, nor gather the grapes, for the worms shall eat them. You shall have olive trees throughout all your coast, but you shall not anoint yourself with oil, for your olive shall cast his fruit. You shall beget sons and daughters, but you shall not enjoy them, for they shall go into captivity. And all your trees and fruit of your land shall locusts consume. The stranger that is within you shall get up above you very high, and shall come down very low. He shall lend to you, and shall not lend to him. He shall be the head, and you shall be the tail. Moreover, all these curses shall come upon you, and shall pursue you, and overtake you till you be destroyed, because you hearken not unto the voice of Yahweh, Bashem Yahushua, to guard his commandments and his statutes which he commanded you, and they shall be upon you for a sign and a wonder, and upon your seed forever, because you serve not Yahweh Bashem Yahushua with joyfulness and with gladness of heart, for the abundance of all things. Therefore shall you serve your enemies, which Yahweh shall send against you, in hunger, and in thirst, and in nakedness, and in the want of all things. And he shall put a yoke upon your neck until he destroyed you. Yahweh shall bring a nation against you far from the end of the earth, as swift as the eagle flies, a nation whose tongue you shall not understand, a nation of fierce countenance, which shall not regard the person of the old, nor show favor to the young. And he shall eat the fruit of your cattle, and the fruit of your land, until you be destroyed, which also shall not leave you either grain, wine, or oil, or increase of your kind, or flocks of your sheep, until he destroyed you. And he shall besiege you in all your gates, until your high and fenced walls come down, wherein you trusted throughout all your land. And he shall besiege you in all your gates, throughout all your land, which Yahweh has given you, and you shall eat the fruit of your own body, and the flesh of your sons and your daughters, which Yahweh has given you, and the siege and the straitness where with your enemies shall distress you, so that the man that is tender among you and very delicate, his eyes shall be evil toward his brother, and toward the woman of his bosom, and toward the remnant of his children, which he shall leave, so that he will not give to any of them of the flesh of his children, whom he shall eat, because he has nothing left in him the siege, and in the straitness wherewith your enemies shall distress you in all of your gates. The tender and delicate woman among you, which would not venture to set the sole of her foot upon this ground of delicateness and tenderness, her eyes shall be evil toward the man of her bosom, and toward her son, and toward her daughter, and toward her young one that comes out from between her feet, and toward her children, which she shall bear, for she shall eat them for want of all things secretly in the siege and straitness wherewith your enemy shall distress you in your gates. If you will not guard to do all the words of this Torah that are, if you will not guard to do all the words of that Torah of this Torah that are written in this written in this Bible, that you may fear the glorious and fearful name of Yahweh Bashem Yahushua. Then Yahweh will make your plagues wonderful, and plagues of your seed, even great plagues, and of long countenance, and sore sickness, and of long countenance, wherever he will bring upon you all the distress of mistering which you were afraid of, and they shall cleave unto you. Also every sickness, every plague which is not written in the Bible, then will Yahweh bring unto you, then will Yahweh bring upon you until you be destroyed, and you shall be left few in number. Whereas you were as the stars of heaven for multitude, because you would not obey the voice of Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, and it shall come to pass that Yahweh rejoiced over you to do good and to multiply you, so Yahweh will rejoice over you to destroy you and to bring you not, and you shall be plucked off the land, and whether you go to possess it. And Yahweh shall scatter you among all people, and scatter you from among all people, from the one end of the earth even unto the other, and there you shall serve other God, gods, which neither you nor your fathers have known, even wood and stone. And among these nations shall you find no ease, neither shall the sole of your foot have rest. But Yahweh shall give you there a trembling heart and failing of eyes and sorrow of mind, and your life shall hang in doubt before you, and ye shall fear day and night, and have no assurance of your life. And in the morning ye shall say, would to God if we're evening, and at the evening you shall say, would to God if we're in the morning, for the fear of your heart wherewith you shall fear, and for the sight of your eyes which you shall see, and Yahweh shall bring you into mystery Egypt again with ships, by the way whereof I spoke unto you, and you shall see it no more again. And there you shall be sold unto your enemies for bondmen and bondwomen, and no man shall buy you. But yeah, that's the end of Deuteronomy chapter 28. But pretty much, that we fit those curses. Blacks, Latinos, Native Americans, fit the curses of Deuteronomy 28. Come from slavery. Even in Egypt, coming from all those years of slavery under the Hamites. So basically, I read in there about a tumor, and my brother passed away of a brain tumor. So that's part of the curses, as I see. Today I learned something new. I didn't know that all the sicknesses, and even up to today, the curses really affect us. Serving other gods, you know, that can't save us. That's not even real. And everything. I learned something. I learned something new. So it's all praises to Yahweh, Baal Shem, Yahweh Shai, Baal Shem Rakakadosh. Um, uh, I hope I'm doing the name right, because I'm very new, and I hope all the that like they say, I hope all you brothers have been edified, and I like to do a lesson on autism. I searched for it. Haven't seen a single lesson on autism. Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai has fearfully and wonderfully made me. So haven't seen a single lesson on that. I probably would be the first to do it. So um, till then, see you next time.